If you're at all a self-confident person who believes in themselves, how could you not be upset that you fell this far?
I think whoever's a fucking anonymous person that's fucking saying this should fucking come out and say who they were. And
say it with your chest.
Like, what the fuck is that about?
Things are getting real messy in the world of Taylor and Travis. And the Swifties? Yeah, they're not having it. Imagine this. You're just vibing with your man, watching him talk football with his bro, and bam, a random survey pops up basically treating your love life like it's the next Netflix docuseries. That's exactly what just happened. A listener survey for the New Heights podcast, you know, the one Travis co-hosts with vape bro Jason Kelce, went viral, and not for the right reasons. While the usual football banter and brotherly smack talk were there, some of the survey options were giving major thirst. Like, I listen because I want juicy Taylor and Travis deets. I enjoy feeling part of the Taylor Happiness fan club. What? It was serving desperate for clicks, borderline pop queen exploitation. And Swifties? They snapped. 1 minute they're casually streaming the pod, the next they're side-eyeing wondery like, what's next? A poll asking if Taylor should co-host and give a song-by-song review of Travis's mood swings? It was giving clout chasey AF. Fans dragged Travis through the digital mud, accusing him of riding Tay's glittery coattails straight to relevance. Some weren't buying the innocent boyfriend narrative anymore. But, to be fair, a few rational Swifties tried to calm the chaos, saying it was probably just the podcast network doing their usual data mining thing. Like, relax. Travis isn't in a hoodie in his man cave typing up surveys asking for your top 10 Taylor lyrics. Still, the backlash blew up faster than a surprise Taylor album drop. The Swift-centric questions? Deleted. Scrubbed clean. Vanished like Jake Gyllenhaal's scarf. Now the spotlight's firmly on Travis. Fans are wondering, is he in this for love or just leveraging his MVP date status for downloads? And if that wasn't messy enough, boom, more drama. Word is Taylor and Travis have been spending a lot of time apart lately. And naturally, the internet is spiraling faster than a Swiftie decoding Easter eggs at 2 a.m. Are they on the rocks or just living their best celeb lives? Insiders swear it's all good, just some healthy space. Nothing to see here, but fans aren't buying it. Not when Taylor's been chilling in NYC with her fam over Easter while Travis is out in Vegas, tossing back drinks with Justin Timberlake and bro Jason like he's auditioning for Hangover 4.
Most famous person in your contact list?
JT, Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
JT,
all right, boom, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
The realest.
Could you call Justin Timberlake right now? He'll pick up.
No. Not a chance.
Meanwhile, Taylor's nowhere to be found, and fans are like, wait, did we miss a breakup announcement or something? Then came the cherry on top of this shady Sunday. Travis unfollowed Ryan Reynolds on Instagram. Cue dramatic pause.
There is a rift there, for sure. And now, Travis Kelce is right in the middle of all this, too, because he is unfollowed Ryan Reynolds.
Fans could not believe it when he unfollowed Ryan, which, by the way, Ryan still follows Travis, more like Taylor and Travis versus Ryan and Blake.
Ryan Reynolds, a core member of the Swift inner circle and husband to Blake Lively. So when Travis hit unfollow, fans lost it. Cue full-blown detective mode. Is he trying to break up the Swiftie cinematic universe? Is this Kelce's soft launch exit strategy? Naturally, Swifties brought out the receipts, timelines, and conspiracy boards. Some say it's just a PR smokescreen. Others swear there's tension with Blake and Ryan, and Travis is hitting unfollow like it's damage control. Honestly, with drama like this, who needs Netflix?
She felt used. Taylor felt used by Blake, so she would unwittingly walk in when Justin Baldoni was there and make it appear she was on Blake's side.
Still, the sources keep doubling down, claiming it's all rainbows and romantic playlist vibes behind the scenes. No drama, no tension, just a little space to breathe. But let's be real, in Swiftie world, even one missed birthday post qualifies as a national emergency. So, is the Tavis ship sailing smoothly or quietly sinking? Hard to say when there's this much glitter, gossip, and unfollowing in the mix. One thing's certain, the plot twists, yeah, they're far from over.
Taylor said, I did not have a dog in this fight. I didn't know anything about it. And then she finds out that Blake's been dropping her name in town.
And that Blake referred to her as her dragon.
During that showdown at Blake and Ryan's penthouse
with Justin Baldoni.
She believes that Blake timed it.
And just when you thought the Swiftiverse couldn't get any wilder, plot twist. Forget breakups and podcast drama because Taylor Swift just accidentally inspired Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend to go full CDO mode. Yep, Jordan Hudson, former beauty queen turned director of operations at Belichick Productions, yes, that's a real thing, has been busy trademarking phrases like she's building an empire, not just dating the NFL's grumpiest genius. She's been filing slogans like no days off, do your job, and ignore the noise. You know, the kind of tough love catchphrases you see on locker room walls and aggressive gym t-shirts. Problem is, those sayings technically belong to the Patriots, which means they belong to Robert Kraft. Awkward. But instead of freaking out or lawyering up, Jordan did what any modern-day girl boss with Wi-Fi and a Pinterest board full of power moves would do. She channeled Taylor Swift. Remember how Taylor reclaimed her art by re-recording her albums and slapping Taylor's version on them like they were glitter-drenched battle cries? Well, Jordan said, bet. She trademarked her stuff as, wait for it, Bill's version. We are officially living in the multiverse of madness. Swifties, naturally, are somewhere between cringing and cackling into their cardigans. I mean, Taylor did it to fight for artistic control and take back her life's work. Jordan? She's doing it for a man who wears cut-off hoodies and yells at refs for fun. But hey, maybe Bill's version will catch on. Think hoodies, protein shakes, and playbooks on Etsy. And speaking of the hoodie king himself, Bill Belichick just pulled the ultimate post-breakup career twist. He left the NFL. Yes, left the Patriots to coach college football. Fans are still in shock, like, this man really ditched the pros to coach 20-year-olds with TikTok handles longer than their GPAs. But hey, he signed a $30 million deal with the North Carolina Tar Heels, so clearly retirement isn't in the cards just yet. Meanwhile, Jordan's out here making moves, trademarking phrases, and probably updating her LinkedIn to read, inspired by Taylor Swift, but make it football. Honestly, you can't make this stuff up. And across the pond, things are far less chaotic, but just as iconic. Enter Gracie Abrams, indie darling, lyrical queen, and rising pop princess who basically landed herself in the most legendary group chat of all time. We're talking Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, and a sprinkle of lurid nostalgia for good measure. Fresh off a sold-out show in Auckland and a romantic stroll with boyfriend Paul Mescal, yes, that Paul Mescal, Gracie sat down and spilled the sweetest tea about having the ultimate pop girl squad in her corner. Spoiler alert, she's as humble as she is blessed. She called their support deeply, deeply, deeply generous. And yes, she said it 3 times because that's how real the sisterhood is. Gone are the days of tabloids pitting women against each other with catty headlines and fake feuds. Gracie made it crystal clear, we are in the era of collaboration over competition. She even laughed while throwing subtle shade at the media's obsession with drama. Now, she's basking in the glow of a music community that actually lifts each other up, and she's doing the same in return. Cue the fangirl moment. Gracie gushed about Lorde like she was still 15, recalling the time she saw her perform in a tiny LA venue before Pure Heroine dropped. That was the moment, she said, that made her believe there was space for her voice. If that's not a full circle moment, I don't know what is. And speaking of women carving out space in a glitter-drenched, Tay-dominated universe, let's talk about Kelsea Ballerini, who basically had to claw her way out from under Taylor Swift's very sparkly, very omnipresent shadow. Imagine walking into a record label, starry-eyed and ready to drop your next country heartbreak anthem, only to hear, we already got a Taylor. Oof, that's not just projection. That's an uppercut in a conference room. But Kelce didn't pack up and start a candle business. She doubled down. According to insiders, she spent years finding her sound, her vibe, her own brand of sparkle. Because even though she was a full-blown Swiftie, she knew she couldn't be Taylor too. Zero. She had to be the first Kelce. Eventually, the hard work paid off. Her music popped off, she landed Billboard hits, and guess who gave her the ultimate digital high five? Taylor herself. Imagine getting a shout-out from your idol, and then having her practically adopt you as her little sister in music. That's like Beyoncé handing you a mic and saying, you got this. Oh, and while we're tugging at heartstrings, turns out Kelsey's got a Paul Mescal of her own. Except his name is Chase Stokes from Outer Banks.